Hello everyone. Today I'll follow along and do a recap of all the 6 trades I followed along on Blotter and see how much my win rate and weekly gains stack up, if I made money or lost money. Honestly, I haven't even done that accounting, so we'll go through that together and let's see how it stacks up. For context, I'm somebody who's pretty new to trading. I'm learning of all these new concepts, so it really helps me see what other people are doing and then validate and see where I want to follow along and see where I just want to watch how it plays along and learn from them. So Monday morning, I got this notification on a trade from OG on NVIDIA calls, and I was recently looking up support levels, so I knew what the concept was. I quickly looked up and I saw that it's actually at hitting some support levels, so I decided to follow along. This was right on Monday morning. I was just like gonna walk into the shower, but I saw this trade. I was like, wait, let me see if I can just join in. So I'll walk you through my Robinhood account as well. I put in about $426 to begin the week, and I'll track these metrics on the screen as well. And I spent $171 buying in one contract for NVIDIA. So I just enabled my notification, pressed the watch button, and OG didn't exit out until like later in the day, and he made 2.7. I actually just put an exit order for somewhere around the mark. I put in a few orders, but 2.6 it hit in about 20 minutes. So it was a great start to the week. I already made a solid 20% on my initial $426 that I put in for the week. So I was pretty happy with it, and I went into the shower, I got ready to head out, and I came back online on Blotter app, and I saw this trade from Singh, who the previous week I had great success following. He actually had a 100% win rate the last week, and by this time his trade on Microsoft Ports was already down, so I thought I'm still getting a discount, right? So I bought in around 2.4, I believe. Let's see. So Microsoft Ports, I got in around 2.35. I waited for a little bit on this one. I put in an exit order for 2.9 since that's what was my exit goal, and I made a solid gain on this one as well. So at this point, we were already at $570, 100% win rate, and a 33% gain, all in just like the first 2 hours of putting the money in and getting going on the week. So that was a great start to Monday. I did some Amazon calls that day as well, not from Blotter, but I lost some money, so about like few dollars here or there, but I will not cover things that I did off of Blotter in this video. So for Blotter trades, we are 2 for 2 on this one. Next morning, I saw these lift puts from Mr. ET, who by the way has like an amazing win rate, and mostly gets in, gets out. I know I've been following him for a couple of weeks, so I was excited. I had a bit of time, so I followed along. I got around the same entry price, but he did warn that it's going to be a risky play with FOMC coming up, so to keep an eye close on it. I just put in one contract, since if Mr. ED is saying it's risky, it's very, very likely that it's risky. So I just put in $45. I didn't want to risk it too much. Also, I wasn't paying too much attention. I was busy with some other things, so I didn't want to invest a large amount in that. Next morning, I come and I see some NVIDIA calls that OG actually bought the day before, but since I was not active on Tuesday, so I missed out, which ended up being a good thing because I was able to buy in at a lower price on 1.85, somewhere around here. And this was done around Wednesday morning. So now we have 2 trades in. We'll still count the win rate at 100% since we haven't closed the other 2. But pretty soon, I got this notification from Mr. ET that the lift puts were down, and he was not exiting that, but I didn't want to risk it too much. I think we discussed briefly in the Discord channel as well, but I decided to exit this for a small loss, even though percentage wise it was large. But since I only put in $45, we are still up a decent 30% overall, but our win rate is down now to 75. So later that day, or actually the following day, so I didn't do anything on Wednesday so far. I took that loss, took the Nvidia calls overnight, and Thursday morning they started to rise up. This is the day after FOMC, so things started to heat up pretty early in the morning. We were waiting for a stock reaction all day Wednesday, but nothing came up. All of it was on Thursday, so I made solid money on this one, and my account went all the way up to 69% overall, where this is one of those plays where I hit my exit target, so I got out, but OG was still playing along, and he eventually exited at 5.1. So this would have been pretty solid if I waited a couple more hours. He exited at 10:30 EST, and I exited around 7:40 Pacific, so probably like an hour more. But I'm pretty happy with how it went wrong. So at this point, we are 75% win rate and 69% account increase. Next up, I bought these marathon digital calls, which were also from OG, but he was expecting it to pop around end of that day or tomorrow, so I had to hold on. I enabled the notification for this, but OG ended up taking a loss the following day, so I didn't want to hang out too much to this as well. I took another loss for this one around $80. This is like end of the Friday, so I was still hoping that it might make a comeback, but it didn't. So that brings our win rate down and also our total gains down a little bit. But we had this one SOXL play, which is a semiconductor leverage ticker that I saw from H Group, who's another great guy that I follow along. He has like some amazing plays. And I saw this, I was like, this was more of a learning experience. I hadn't worked with leverage tickers that much before, and since H Group I knew last week he had like a pretty strong run, so I was like, I'll just get in and put like $100-ish in it. So that one actually worked out pretty well. We ended up selling it for 253. We bought it for 107, and this was within a span of about 1 day. I bought it like end of the market, midday Thursday, and then Friday early morning. This is another one where we're discussing on Discord, and we wanted to get out. So that wraps up the week with 2 losses, overall 67% gains on my initial $424 investment, and it was just a lot of fun just hanging out with these people on the Discord channel, just following along, learning. I didn't want to risk too much, but seeing at the balance, I wish I had put in more money on this week. Have a great week, everyone. Goodbye.